Before we begin, please be sure to check out pdcgostore.com to grab yourself some codes to be able to build this very deck. Of course, use the code FTW for 5% off at checkout and enjoy the video.
What is up, everybody? Today we are back looking at some of these new Pokemon Go cards. Honestly, I'm actually really enjoying looking at these cards. It's just completely fresh and you can see some old style type of cards just coming back into the format. And the very card we're looking at today is exactly one of them. It is the Alolan Raticate. Raticate is known for having one very specific attack, and it has returned in the Pokemon Go set. Super Fang. Put damage counters on your opponent's active Pokemon until its HP is 10. This is a beautiful attack. So we're going to be trying to use this card and trying to one-hit KO absolutely everything. How are we achieving that? Well, of course, there is the no-brainer. We have Garbodor with its Poisonous Puddle ability. Once during your turn, if a Stadium is in play, you may make your opponent's active Pokemon poisoned. Stadium cards are absolutely everywhere in the format, so it's really not hard to achieve that condition. Now, this is where things get a little bit spicy. I decided to do something a little bit different with this deck, and I'm going to explain some of the components in here to really help you understand that we're trying to maximize the Raticate KO. The Stadium we are playing is Spike Muth, with the reading on it saying whenever a player's active Pokemon moves to the bench during their turn, put 2 damage counters on that Pokemon. Now, why are we playing this particular card? Well, if you have the Alolan Raticate and you put damage counters on the opponent's active Pokemon, their initial instinct is to retreat onto the bench to avoid a KO. Now, with Spike Muth in play, they ain't gonna want to retreat because it will KO the active Pokemon. So this is a very, very impressive card to be having in play when you go for your Alolan Raticate. Now, of course, they can bounce the Stadiums and stuff like that. Bearing in mind that this isn't the primary way of actually getting those KOs. The primary way is actually the Garbodor. This is just an additional bonus. And another additional and unique bonus to this deck is Talonflame V. Let me explain. So Talonflame V has a really good turn 1 attack. Fast flight for 1 colorless energy. If you go first, you can use this attack during your first turn. Discard your hand and draw 6 cards. It's effectively a turn 1 draw supporter in a card. Not only that, it has the free retreat. So when it is in the active, it could just retreat out whenever necessary. But that isn't even the reason why we're playing this card. The reason we're playing this card is so we can use Burning Scarf. Now, with Raticate, it's all about damage being done during Pokemon checkup, after the turn in which you put the damage counters on them and just before it's the opponent's turn. So usually, of course, that's special conditions. So you got poison, burn, all these types of things. And of course, Burning Scarf is just for that. So if the 5 Pokemon this card is attached to is in the active spot and is damaged by an attack, the attacking Pokemon is burned. So if you have Talonflame in the active, drawing some cards helping you set up, and it gets hit with a Burning Scarf, the active Pokemon is burned. Now, granted, they have to make a coin flip in order to get rid of that burn, but if the burn sticks, you have yet again got another condition that will allow the Raticate to get a KO that turn. So we have 3 separate outs to getting the KO with the Super Fang. Now, given the amount of stage 1s that this deck plays, I thought, you know what, let's have a little bit of fun with this and let's play Zoroark in here. So we have a single big barrel in here. We have 2 Garbodors, and of course, we've got the Raticates. And I really like the idea of just playing Zoroark and just kind of picking whichever one you want from the discard pile. We play a lot of discard because of Talonflame. We have Research in here as well. So there's a lot of times where you're going to have these cards in your discard pile, and you can kind of just pick whichever one from the discard that you need during that turn, or what's better for your board state. Let's say if you're in a pretty dire position, right? Your opponent's active Pokemon is burned or whatever, they KO the Talonflame, and you need that KO for game, and all you have is a Zoroark. You have an Energy in the discard pile, and a Raticate in the discard pile, and a Raihan, which Raihan, by the way, is ridiculous in this deck. You can just use those cards and bang, you have a Raticate out ready to go to take that KO. Obviously, that's a lot of cards to get, but it does open up the opportunity with the Zoroark, and I do like that. So this is probably one of the more creative decks I've made in a pretty long time, and I'm excited to get it going. So let's see how this bad boy functions. Alrighty, here we are starting off pretty solid. Got a Spike Mouth here. We've even got the Burning Scarf. We have this. We're going to Quick Ball here, and we're going to get ourselves a Rattata down, I think. Yeah, that's the way to go. And obviously, we did get rid of a Zorua there, but it should be fine. And we are ditching the Twin, but that's a really decent turn 1, in my opinion. All things considered. Yeah, that's an okay turn 1. I would have liked, with this, to actually draw into something like a Garbodor. But it's fine. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. The only issue is I would have preferred to have a Fire Energy here rather than a Twin Energy. Because what's good is if the Talonflame gets KO'd, it activates Raihan. And that will actually be really, really good for us as well. What I might do is actually go for Omani here. I don't want to be too heavy. If we go for another fast flight, fast flight, then I don't want to be too hectic with it. And we'll throw that down there. Wow, we've got all the basics out here to play, bro. Look at this. I'm going to play this quick ball. See if there's anything we can just get rid of in the deck. Probably the other Talonflame. We'll do that. And then go for another fast flight. We've got time. We've got time. That's really nice. Twin, beautiful. And there's the Scarf. We've also got the big barrel, but no way to discard it just yet. But this is looking good. This is looking really, really nice. Have I got rid of my rod? I don't think I have. All right. Oh, they've skipped. That setup was going really well, though. I like that. Let's go for another. Alrighty, they did get a mulligan. Starting off here, they have the Greninja. I don't know what we're playing against just yet, but we'll see. Oshawott. Okay, playing Samurott then. Samurott's dark, right? This card draw 3, I think. Yes. Okay, so we're playing a Samurott deck. Okay, cool. That's an interesting one. Definitely will put this deck to the test because we're not really built for longevity. We definitely are more about KOing the big boys, but that's not to say we can't win. So we'll see how it goes. What do we ditch here with this quick ball? Are we going to be super greedy and just ditch the whole hand with that research? I might be a greedy boy here. I might have to be greedy. Right, I think we've priced the Talonflame, so we can't go for the Talonflame play. So we kind of just got to commit to the rat, you know, and just do this and go for a research. That activates Raihan, which is good. Raihan's really good in this deck, man. I cannot emphasize how good it is, interestingly enough. No Garbodor, though, to be found, which is a shame. So that's a bit problematic. But again, I'm hoping the Spikemuth can help us in the early game. You know, and just... I'm saying all this, but this hand I've got is now bad, right? There's no draw supporters. There's no outs to draw. It's not looking good there. And they've already got the Samurott out, and this Samurott is a big boy. You know, what was that 170 HP? The tons of draw? I think you're probably more likely to get this deck out. I mean, they've even got some Xenos in here. Like, how far are they willing to take this? It's kind of nuts. It is quite a self-sustaining card, though, to be fair to Samurott, isn't it? Being able to draw like that. Oh. What water Pokemon are you getting with that? Oh, yeah, the Oshawott. Yeah, of course. All right, that's pretty cool. They probably have a KO. They do. Right. Now would be a really good turn to get the Raticate. It'd be a lovely turn for the Raticate to appear. I'd be very, very grateful if a Raticate just appears right now. Okay, but I mean, it's not the worst. What we'll do is we'll do this. I think that's what we do. We do that. We throw that down. And because we're researching, I am going to Rod. And just recover the Zorua and the Fire Energy. Back into the deck. We'll do that. And then we'll go for the research. And see if we get that Raticate, which would be pretty nice. Okay, well, yeah, we definitely got the Raticate, that's for sure. What do I get from here? Do I get... I'm going to get a Garbodor and a Bibarel in hand. Because if we get any outs to discard, then I'd like to discard them both. I think I need more discard in this deck, to be fair to you. I think I do. Right, let's go for the Super Fang. Now, funnily enough, we can Super Fang again next turn. Because obviously we can Raihan. But I kind of prefer... If they take the KO now, and they don't have another Samurott, I actually kind of prefer using the Zoroark just to KO the Samurott. Because if we get another Raticate out, then it's kind of pointless. We're doing nothing. Because Raticate doesn't have like a 10 damage attack, right? It's got Chase Up and Super Fang. There's no damage it's doing. Oh, you frauds! Out here just... putting pressure on me like that for crying out loud. Let's see if they retreat and they don't notice the Spikemuth. That would be super interesting to see if they actually decide to do that. That'd be really cool. Oh, no. Yeah, we're struggling because we don't have this bad boy out. We need the Garb. Does that mean I should commit in that extra Trubbish down into the deck? We have taken a very unique route to play this, right? We could have just skipped the Zoroarks altogether. You know? But that's not happening. Oh, a Talonflame could be good here. I could Raihan for a Talonflame. Oh no, we've prized it. Bugger! Okay, this isn't good. Right. We're definitely doing Raihan. What do we get? What do we get? What do we get? Okay. We could get a Rattata down. We can actually get a Quick Ball. Discard one of these bad boys. Get a Rattata down. Or do we get... a Zorua down? Oh. I think we get a Zorua down? Do I ditch the barrel or the Garbodor? Ditch the Garbodor. Get the Zorua? Because we've already got the Zoroark in hand. And take the KO. I don't think that was a good turn, but I don't know what else I could have done. There's a Talonflame, that's good. This is tough. This is tough to think about. The board is so bad. Compared to that first turn we had in that last game, where we just set up like that, this is the polar opposite. The absolute polar opposite, which I guess is good, right? 'Cause you get to see both sides of the coin. And I'm just trying to figure things out here. Right, so yours is 60 plus 5. Okay. So you're doing 60, 80... no, yeah. Okay, so you're doing enough to KO this. Right. We put a Zorua. Zorua can go to... maybe put... I think I'll bench you. Throw you up. How am I retreating you? I need to get an air balloon. Right. Now I kind of wish I didn't put the Garbodor in the discard pile and I instead put the barrel because I would have got some more cards. I could still Raticate. No, because once you transform, it discards everything, right? Once during your turn, you may choose, if you do, discard this Pokemon, all cards attached, so that would be a bad idea. So I think Talonflame's actually the best way to go here. Raihan, get an air balloon. And go for a Talonflame. I wish we had the Scarf, that would have been nice. Do I go and get a Garbodor out here? I think I do. Although it doesn't really matter, does it? Right, let's just fast flight. That's still not any better because we've got no basics. For a deck that plays 4 Zorua and 4 Rattata, you'd expect to see more of them. Right? We've only seen, what, 2? Oh, they even got the KO Talonflame. No, this is a write-off. This is an absolute write-off. Yeah, no. That is a game of nightmares. Never again. Never again. Right, so I'm making some changes to the deck. I've cut out the Radiant Greninja because it seemed to do nothing most of the time. It just kind of sat there. I wasn't comfortable discarding all the energy because I really needed them a lot of the time. So I've actually added another Talonflame. Don't ask why I got the other artwork. You know what the PTCGO market is like. It takes forever to find one card, even when there are multiple on the market. It just didn't find me one in this artwork, and yeah, I'm not wasting time on that. So we got that Talonflame there. I'm thinking of adding another Burning Scarf. I think the more we commit to the Talonflame, the better. It seems that way. The starting Talonflame, it really seems to make this deck work in ways beyond what I thought. So we're going to go for a third Zorua, and I think we're going to go for that now. Just lean a little bit more into the Talonflame. All right, unfortunately, we don't get a Talonflame start, but I guess sure. Why not? Let's just roll with it and see how it goes. We have to play with bad hands anyway. It's just a shame that I get more bad hands than good most of the time nowadays, which I don't know. I guess because I'm playing different decks and I'm not mastering them effectively, so to speak. You know, I'm not sitting there spending weeks on a deck. So I guess it must be that at the end of the day, right? It has to be. So I guess it's just a part of the trade. It's just the way it is, you know. Right, they're setting up. It's a Palkia deck. That's good news to us because we kind of want to be playing these bad boys. Interesting to see a Mew in a Palkia deck. I don't think that's originally the way it needs to be, the way it is played, right? Usually it's just an Inteleon engine. Unless Mew is just becoming more and more meta over time. Right, see, this is the type of hand I was scared of when building this deck. Look, we got all these cards that are actually pretty good, but is it an idea? Is it good to research now? That Palkia is getting a KO next turn. I'm confident in that. I'm pretty confident in that. Oh, I don't know. It depends. Do we quick ball away? My instinct says quick ball away Raticate. Get a Zorua down and attach to the active Rattata, which is more of a risky play. Or get rid of the Raticate, attached to the Zorua, and you can Zorak into it the turn after. I think that might be the better way to go. But I do like the idea of Zoraking into something else, like the Garbodor or the Bibarel. Much prefer that myself. Or do I do this and just go for the research? We have Rod, so we can recover these Raticates. I think we do. I'm going to take the risk. Let's go. Let's see what... I'm hoping to find more basics. We do find more basics. That's good news. We'll get rid of a Spikemuth. I think it's all about these Zoruas, really, at the end of the day, isn't it? It's got to be all about these Zoruas. Do I get rid of the Burning Scarf here? I think a Talonflame is a bit dead, although I would like a Talonflame as well, maybe the next turn. That would be pretty cool. Okay. I think we need to get a Talonflame out, right? Because we have no draw. No draw whatsoever in hand in the slightest. Okay. We'll get it out. I think we do this. Oh, I don't know. And go like that. And we just gotta hope the Palkia doesn't pop off. And then we can just attach to Fire next turn and just go for a fast flight. Got a lot of valuable resources in the discard pile, unfortunately. But that's just the way it's going to be with this deck, with how it's built. Energy Search. Okay, so if they got a Palkia V-Star, they can pretty much get going. They need the V-Star though, and that's assuming they have a supporter in hand as well. This is going to be tough, isn't it? It's going to be tough. Pretty cool to see the Raikou in a Palkia list. That's pretty nice. Because it's just a direct counter to the... It's great in the Palkia mirror, right? That makes perfect sense. Is it the best card for a Valkyrie? I don't know. Oh, just sure thing. Just make my life that much harder. I did all that work for you to boss me up anyway. Who do you think you are? Because you're fraudulent. That's what you are, Akikun V. What even is an Akikun? Huh? What is that? I don't know. Is it hidden in your afro? I don't know. Ah! I'm fuming. I'm fuming. I'm absolutely fuming to boss me up like that. Maybe I shouldn't have retreated. I should have just held in the active. I shouldn't retreat unless I'm actually going for the attack. Okay. Is there anything in this card pile that Zorak can even use? Raticate? But we could just get Raticate. You know? I'm actually going to get a bit barrel here. And just pass. Because as long as we get the out to retreat, as long as we get an option, we can go for the Talonflame and then the barrel go in the discard pile, and then we just throw ourselves a little rock out. You go, you know, Shane, if you want to KO the Rattata, do your thing. Just let me get my Talonflame going, yeah? Because you're disrupting me, and I'm hitting glass into my audio device, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to be doing that. It's stressful. Absolutely stressful. Yeah, I have more stress playing this game than I have raising my bloody child. That is a fact, okay? That's not even an emphasis. I'm not even emphasizing. I'm speaking true facts, bro. I'm speaking my truth, and my truth says that this has caused me more stress than raising my boy. He's a very good boy, actually. He's actually very well behaved. That's probably why. He's actually very far from one that would misbehave. He pushes the boundaries, which is exactly what you want your little boy to do. You know, you got to teach him not to be timid and what's the word? Afraid to challenge himself and afraid to push the boundaries, right? Because that'd be good for him in the future. I like that. I like that he pushes himself well enough, but he'll know when to stop. Somewhat. At times. So he's actually very well behaved most of the times, and he'll push it, and I'll let him know, and then when he's gone too far, and he will listen, which is nice. This thing, though, whatever this thing is, don't listen to my wishes. Yeah? It's out here. Form blood. It's out here to take me out. Yeah? I'm going to probably live 10 years less because of this game. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Might as well smoke. You feel me? You probably don't. If you do, you feel me. Right? Especially, I think the content creators probably feel me more on this one. Especially the ones that make daily videos. They'll feel me. So if you want to understand the stress of having a child, at least this can give you a little translation. It can make you sit there and go, oh, okay, if it's like that sometimes. Look, I'm only messing about, all right? I'm only having a laugh, but yes, this is stressful. This is actually frustrating. They're going to hit into my boy, and if we can get... No, we can't get the energy down. Oh yeah, you're just going to take it out now, aren't you? Which is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Pardon me. Need a choice belt. No, you're doing 200 damage already because of that extra 20. Wait, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Yes, you need a choice belt, which you haven't got. So there's no KO here, which is nice to see, unless they manually retreat, in which they will have a KO. Probably smart of them to do that. And that will put us in a position where we'd like to find a Raihan and just get the KO on this boy. That would be really nice. No, but we need this. We need... Oh, that's assuming they keep the burn. Raihan would be so good right now. Right, we've got the barrel anyway in the discard pile, so that's good news. What do we do from there? Why is my board so bad? I don't get it. Got a lot of cards committed to it, and it's just not that good. Oh, is it bad? I don't know. I think what I'm failing at here is actually getting the Garbadas and stuff in the discard pile quickly enough. I think that's where I'm struggling. Why did they scoop? Huh? Right, we're getting weird with this deck now. I've had enough. I'm getting weird. I'm messing about. I'm here for a good time, not a serious one. So I've put in 2 Professor Burnett in here. I've put an extra big barrel, and I've gone for 4 Raihans. Screw it. Let's have some fun. Okay. Okay. Right, we're going to get big barrel. We're going to go for a quick ball. We're going to get rid of the big barrel. And we're going to go for a Zorua. And I think we're going to pass from there, playing Mewtwo V-Star, which is interesting. And then we can go and get ourselves a Barrow next turn with the Zorak, which is fine. It gives us some extra draw. So that's good news. We're just going to commit like that. We'll even throw down you, because we're going to get rid of you. And we go for a Zorak on the Barrow, bring the Barrow out to play. And we then hopefully draw into some actual cards that can let me draw. Oh, look at that. Nothing. All right, let's keep moving. Okay, let's keep going. I can't hate myself because I'm bringing this upon myself, I guess you could say. This card's okay, so they're going to KO the Raticate, that's for sure. And then we're just going to sit there and die, I guess. Just going to die. I'm so stressed. You try and make a fun and interesting deck, and it so bad. It's my heart. He can't handle this pain. It can't. Can he do it? Wow! Nothing. Anything else? Wow! Okay, let's go the other way. So since in the last game we saw no draw supporters, I've added all of them. We have 4 Professor's Research. We have 4 Marnie. We have 4 Cynthia's Aspirations and 4 Raihan. Let's see if we get us to a ball turn 1. Right, okay. I think we solved the problem. I think we just didn't have enough draw supporters, you know? I mean, look at the theory, right? Let's think about this conceptually, statistically, ballistically, addictively. We are... The more cards you draw, the more likely you're going to win, right? That's the way the game works. If you draw more cards, you see more cards, and therefore you're more likely to play those cards. And thus, the more draw supporters, the more likely you are to win, right? That's just the way it works. That was what's wrong with the deck before. I didn't play enough draw. That's how it be, you know? So, I think this will set me free. I'm such a poet. Oh my God. It's the draw supporters. We don't need a mana fee in a deck. I don't know what you're talking about. We just need more draw. That's just... we're going to win this game, right? I'll prove the point. We are going to win no matter what. All I've got to do is research. That's it, right? Just draw your deck and you will win. Let's see. Let's see. My boy. You're not supposed to play the game this slow, right? Okay, we're on PTCGO, yeah? You're supposed to literally play every single card without thinking. If not, I'm gonna put the angry face emoji and scoop because you're so slow. Like, bro, do you know how to play the Pokemon card game? I'm so much better than everyone. Let's get... I don't know what I'm doing, man. Draw more cards equals win. Remember that, Sean. That's how the game be, okay? It be working like that, bro. We're going to do this, and we're going to play every card without even thinking. We're just going to be so good that we don't even need to think. We're just going to do it all. We're just going to do it all in one go because we're that amazing. Look at that. Great start. And all we got to do is just draw more cards. I think I found the answer to the whole game. Just draw, bro. Just draw. Put that on a t-shirt. Don't know how much I can keep this bit up. Hey, I'm having a good time now. I'm having a good time. When you go on tilt, you gotta lean into it, bro. You gotta go the whole way, right? Anyway, let's see what they go and do here. They didn't actually get a fighting energy down, so they have to take another turn here, at least to draw some cards. So you gotta bear that in mind. I would like to boss this up and get it KO'd at some point. We've got the Raticate here. All we need to do now, actually, is get a retreat for the other Raticate, which we can't do because it's got... Oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that, Zorak. Maybe it was a bad... Rose? You're playing Rose? Huh? Bro, that's kind of funny. I like that. That's kind of funky. You want a G-Max Rapid Flow every single turn? Just play Rose. Innit? Just play a bit of Rosie. Just keep broom, 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 Rapid Flow every time. Well, the Rose only does 2 energy, right? Either way. Quick ball, get rid of that card, and then you go for a mid-barrel. And then you attach an energy. Have they played a supporter card yet? Have they even? I don't think they've played one. Wow, they are popping off. Jesus. Okay, Kanata, you've proven your point. You can move, but can you groove? I'm joking. Oh my god, there's the Rose. I'm talking so much nonsense. It's actually ridiculous. Yeah, and then they could draw more. Wow, you're popping, bro. I'm actually quite impressed by this, I can't lie. Scoop up net. The whole shebang is out here to play. We just need a couple of cards, though. Assuming they ain't got a G-Max Rapid Flow, and they only have the Gale, the Gale Thrust. We may actually just demolish them next turn. And instantly KO this thing. That'd be cool. Okay, we have an opportunity here. We just need a twin and a stadium, and that's it. That's all we're gonna need. Would have been nice to have a Raihan now, though. That would have been pretty solid. Okay, we'll put you at the bottom. No, I don't think I should have done that. Oh, well, we're just gonna play without thinking. As I said, that's how it'd be. Stadium and a twin or a turbo. Why do you tempt me? I can't even speak English. Why do you tease me like this? What is this? What is this? What's going on? Complete and utter pain. That's what I experience right now. That's it. That's the feeling. Emotional damage. And they get the KO. Oh no. That's good. Do you know what I think the problem is? Okay, I figured it out. I think we don't have enough draw supporters. Okay, guys, I think we've done it. I think we have made the best deck in the game. Consistency is never going to be an issue anymore. What? A dead hand? What even is that? We have 4 Avery, 4 Birdkeeper, 2 Boss's Orders. We have 4 Cynthia's Ambitions, 4 Marnies, 4 Researchers, 4 Raihans, 4 Zinnia's Resolve. I think we have solved the problem. Let's get going. Okay, here we go. Draw support galore. This is. See? I am a god. I figured it out. We just have so much draw. They can't even fathom the idea of playing us. I win.